While the country's attention will be on the Supreme Court as it arbitrates the presidential election petition by NASA, behind-the-scenes intrigues over the formation of President Uhuru Kenyatta's government, should the highest court in the land uphold his re-election, will be in full bloom. And as curtains are drawn on the tenure of the current cabinet secretaries, focus is on who among them will be reappointed and those who will lose the flag. Intents behind the curtains lobbying is on, with various interests being considered. Sources indicate that Kenyatta and Ruto are considering a more politically savvy cabinet, unlike the technocrats-based lineup that they appointed in 2013. This opens the door for high-profile politicians who lost in the just concluded general election, and successful gubernatorial candidates such as Ken Lusaka, Martha Karua and Gideon Mungaro floated among potential cabinet appointees. Other experienced hands in public service who could make the cut include former military boss Julius Karangi, Charles Nyachai, who chaired the Constitution Implementation Commission and lost in the Kisii Senate race, and Ababu Namwamba, whose bid for the Budalangi parliamentary seat flopped.
Good afternoon.
While Article 152 of the Constitution provides for a cabinet of 23, the Attorney General inclusive, politicians could make up to a half of the team as Kenyatta seeks to cement his legacy, while Ruto sets in motion his machinery to succeed the president. Up to a half of the current cabinet, sources indicate, could lose their seats and be handed diplomatic postings as a soft landing. Among those whose flags could be on the line, based on perceived underperformance, are Hassan Wario, Phyllis Kandie, Dan Kazungu, Professor Jacob Kaimenyi and Rachel Omamo. The two speakers' jobs in the Senate and the National Assembly are also up for grabs, with regional interest likely to influence the choice of their next occupants. In the National Assembly, Justin Muturi could clinch a second term, though Namwamba has been linked to the seat, should the incumbent be considered for the Attorney General's position. Sources indicating that the National Assembly leadership will remain largely unchanged, with Eden Duale retaining the Majority Leader's position, deputized by Taveta lawmaker Dr. Naomi Shaban. It remains unclear if Kitui West Member of Parliament Francis Nyenze will retain the Minority Leader's seat, with Suba lawmaker and ODM Chairman John Mbadi laying claim to the influential position. In the Senate, Speaker Ekwe Ethuro's job is reportedly on the line. Former CIC Chairman Charles Nyachai is considered a top candidate in a race that has also attracted Kembi Gitura, who lost the Muranga Senate seat to Irongo Kangata, and NASA's Farah Malim. Nakuru Senator Susan Kihika is likely to land the Deputy Speaker slot. The Rakanidi Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki is set to retain the Majority Leader's office and deputized by Isiolo Senator Fatuma Dulo. Elgeyo Marakwet's Kipchumba Murkomen is being considered for the Majority Whip's position, deputized by Johnson Sakaja of Nairobi. NASA co-principal and Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula is likely to keep the Minority Leader's job. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9.